Hey guys! Before I start, please excuse the echoiness because I wanted to film in the brightest room of the house and the less noisiest, and this was kind of the best I can do. So anyways, I will be sharing my current skincare routine, and I've been using this routine for the past 2-3 months, and I have saw dramatic differences of my skin texture, tone, just the overall look of my skin. And I really feel like this routine has helped me achieve the best skin I've ever had. And it really targets the dry flakiness, so it's perfect for those that are suffering from it as well. And I think it's great for transitioning season because when the weather acts funny, so does my skin. So maybe this routine will kind of help with that. So let's get started. So first things first, I feel like knowing how to clean your face, remove makeup is really important. And so there's 3 products that I usually use for it. Sometimes I use all 3, sometimes just use 1 or 2. So it's just really up to you and how you're feeling. But the ones that I am using, let's start with this one. This is the Banila Clean It Zero, and this has been raved about by so many YouTubers, and I finally got a chance to try it out, and I really like it. It's like a cleansing balm, and you just scoop a little of the product and then you kind of massage into your face and just keep massaging until you can get as much makeup off as possible. I feel like it does a pretty good job, but I still do a double cleansing, so after that I usually do use a cleanser. But before we get on to cleansers, I want to mention the other makeup removers that I use. I use this Target brand eye makeup remover, but I don't use it for my eyes because it's just way too oily or greasy feeling for my eyes, and I always end up rubbing them. So I mainly use this to remove lipstick. I feel like this is awesome to remove lipstick, and I usually use a cotton pad with this and just, wipe my lips, and usually all the product comes off, so I like it for that purpose. And then on days when I am wearing tinted moisturizer, or when I'm just too lazy to, get water to wash my face and stuff like that, I use this cleansing wipe, facial wipe, and it's a simple one. I think I already talked about this, but I really like it, and it makes me feel like I'm cleaning my face better if I'm using foundation that day because I can, feel it rubbing off. So yeah, so that's what I use to remove all my makeup. And once I'm done with that, I move on to cleanser. So the cleanser that I usually use is actually a scrub. It's the Clinique 7-Day Scrub. And I don't use this every day, but I do use it maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And I feel like it's gentle enough to use it that much. And because I have flakiness, that means I had a lot of dead skin cell buildup, and maybe that's why I was causing flakiness, so I just exfoliate my face a little bit more. And I love this. This is fragrance free, and I actually got a travel size kit thingy. These 2 are together, and I'll talk about this later. And yeah, I just squeeze about a pea-sized amount and then just, cleanse my face. And because I'm almost out of this and I really like this, I went ahead and bought the full-size version as well. So yeah. And then the other cleanser that I use, but I don't use it quite often anymore, is this Aveeno Complex Foaming Cleanser. This is still one of my go-to cleansers because I really like how light and great it is for everyday use, but I don't use it every day anymore. I mainly use this during the mornings. My skincare routine is more towards the nighttime routine, and so in the morning I don't really do anything excessive to my face except maybe moisturizer. But on days that when I wake up I feel like my skin is just way too flaky and I just don't like how it feels, I usually cleanse my face with this, and then afterwards I would use my serum and apply one of my moisturizers. So that's it for cleanser, so let's move on to the serum that I've been using, or essence. Okay, usually I use this right after I finish cleansing my face, but sometimes I would use a toner beforehand. And the toner I use is the Wonder Pore one, and I don't have it with me today because I think I used it up and I accidentally threw it away, or maybe I misplaced it somewhere, so I can't find it. So I haven't used it for the past month, but for the previous months I have used that, and then I use this. And this is the Missha essence, and I heard that's very similar to the SK2 one, so I was really excited to try this out. And you really don't have to use too much of this. You just use maybe 3-4 drops onto your palm, and you just pat it into your face, and that's the perfect amount. And I think this might have made a big difference with hydrating my skin and evening out my skin texture as well. So I highly recommend this. It also doesn't have a strong scent. I'm just really happy I discovered this product, and I recommend it to anyone that's interested in this because you definitely won't regret it. So after the essence, I usually use either a face mask or an eye mask. And for our face mask, I usually use sheet mask from Etude House or the Faceshop. My favorite are the ones from the Faceshop. I don't have any with me right now because I apparently used it all already, and I'm supposed to pick up my Etude House later today, which I just remembered. So yeah, I usually use a face mask or an eye mask, and the eye mask that I've been using almost every night is this one. This is by Petifee, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's the Black, Pearl, and Gold Hydrogel eye mask, and it has 60 pieces. But so this is how it looks like, and I just apply it on my under eyes when I'm done using the essence. And I've been using it almost every single night because I feel like it really helps hydrate my eye area, and it decreased some of the creases I had underneath my eyes, which is really good. And also another reason why I've been using it almost every single day is because after you open it, you have 2 months to use it up, so I don't want to go to waste. I do recommend for you to share with someone. I share it with my sister, and yeah, that's what I use for my eye mask. And then usually after my eye mask or facial mask, I would apply my moisturizer. And for nighttime, the moisturizer I really like using is this one. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and it's for those that have dry to dry combination skin. And I find this really essential because it really does hydrate my skin, and usually when I use this, the next morning my skin texture is a lot smoother, and I just feel like I look so much healthier and my skin looks so much hydrated. So I'm really happy about this. But I don't know if I will continue to use this like during the summertime because it might be too heavy for my skin. But for now, I'm gonna use this up and see how it goes towards, you know, when it gets warmer and how my face reacts to it. But right now, I really like it, and I highly recommend this. So if you guys are hesitant, just buy the travel size version and test it out and see if you like it. And I think I got these for about 10 bucks at Sephora, so check them out. And then for daytime, depending on how my skin feels, I would use either the Clinique one or I would use the Neutrogena one. And I've already talked about this in my last favorites video, and it's quite light and it absorbs really easily, and it doesn't have a scent, so I recommend this. This is a drugstore brand, so you can find it almost anywhere. And yeah, that's my moisturizer collection, I guess. And for the morning, I usually don't get ready as soon as I wake up unless I have work that day or whatever. But usually when I finish, you know, brushing my teeth and everything, I would use one of those moisturizer, and then later on the day, if I need to go out or go to work or whatever it is, I would apply sunscreen. And I've been using this Aveeno Moisturizer. It has SPF in it, SPF 30, and I use this on top of the moisturizer so it can protect my skin. And again, I mentioned this in my last spirits video and I'm still using it. And yeah, I really like it, and I feel like it does help smooth out my complexion and even out my skin tone as well. So basically that's my skincare routine. So the steps are remove makeup, and then cleanse my face, then toner, and then essence, then some type of mask, and then moisturizer, and then it's daytime I use moisturizer with SPF. And yeah, I feel like all those products really helped to achieve my skin right now. And I cannot stress enough of how important it is to also eat healthier, because during this time period, because I knew my skin was really dry, I've been drinking a lot more water, or a lot more liquids, and I basically cut out junk food. I didn't do it intentionally, but like I wasn't feeling junk food for some reason, so I've been eating more fruits. So drinking more liquids, drinking more water, and eating more fruits also contributed to my skin health. So I just wanted you guys to keep that in mind, because everything is not topical, it's also from within. So yeah, hopefully all these products I mentioned and a few tips that I mentioned helped you guys to achieve the best skin you guys can get. And I feel like I'm like sounding preachy and kind of cliche right now, but I really stand by these products, and I really am so happy that I figured out a routine to help my skin issues. And I really hope that it does help those that are, you know, suffering the same type of skin issues as me. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, and if you guys have any questions, I'll try my best to answer it. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you this eye look.